Yeah, we got a new video. It's called What If You're Undercover in the KKK? All right.
2 men broke into your house last night to end you. You did what you had to do. Now you're sitting at a table across from the man who sent them, and he's asking if you want more coffee. But that's the middle of the story. Let's go back to the beginning.
Go back.
You get the assignment on a Tuesday. Your supervisor slides a folder across the desk and says just 3 words. We need you.
Why everyone gotta go to you, bro? Nigga, this just making me like feel weird, bro. Like I don't like how all these niggas got goatees, bro. I got a goatee. Me in with these niggas, these damn stick figures.
Inside the folder is a name and a photograph. The man in the photo looks like someone's grandfather. Your supervisor tells you this man is the leader of his local Ku Klux Klan. Your job is to become his friend. What your supervisor doesn't tell you, what he can't tell you, is that this case is going to force you to make a decision about an innocent woman that has no good answer. A decision that will keep you up for years after it's over. But that comes later. First, you have to become someone else entirely.
Yo, imagine having to be, that's fucked up, bro. That's just like, can you, like, you see, this is back in the day though. Shit, nigga, I was about to say, can you like sue them or some shit? But nigga, you can't do that, bro. This is back in the day. Nigga, he told you to go befriend the KKK member, the freaking KKK. Nah, that shit was not hitting for none. Fuck. Befriend him. He said be best friends with him. What the fuck y'all gonna talk about? Your hate for black people?
You move to the man's town 6 weeks before to meet him. You rent a small place. You get a job at the hardware store on Main. You wave at neighbors. You learn which job at the hardware store on Main. You wave at neighbors.
Obviously, for them, you see, this is one people shit, bro. Nigga said, hey, he gave you the finger. No respect.
You learn which diner has the best biscuits, and you go there every morning at 6:12.
You see, yo, my nigga, look at this mustache right here, bro. Look at this mustache. This is just fucked up. This nigga ain't got one. This guy has no eye. His mustache. His Hitler mustache.
Which diner has the best biscuits?
Who drew this shit?
And you go there every morning at 6:12 until the waitress pours your coffee before you sit down. You become a regular. A man with a pickup truck and a grudge about the federal government. That's your cover. A man who hates the system. You don't rant, you let it slip out in pieces.
You have a question, bro. Him having to be friend the KKK and be undercover and all that. Nigga, isn't this like kind of like method acting, or like not method acting, but like does it get to a point where you act in that like undercover role so much that you low-key become like, you know, like part of the KKK? Like, you remember like Reiner in Attack on Titan? I don't know if you guys watched Attack on Titan. You know, in Attack on Titan when Reiner like started getting all fucked up in his head because like he felt like he was like with them, but he wasn't with, you know, or like that nigga who played Joker, where he felt like he was becoming Joker or some shit.
A comment about taxes, a shake of the head when the news comes on, fake work history, fake ex-wife in Tallahassee. You build a backstory so tight that no one should suspect anything. The problem is, should. Because on day 9, a man in a gray truck parks across the street from your house for 40 minutes. He doesn't get out. He doesn't check a phone. He just sits there with the engine running, looking at your front door. Could be nothing. Could be a guy waiting on a friend. You write down his plate number anyway. First contact with the target happens at a cookout 3 weeks later. Someone introduces you to the man from...
Nigga, don't call it a cookout, bro. You can't say KKK members meetings as a cookout, bro. Don't use the term cookout, bro. I feel violated when you say cookout, bro. Nigga, what were they doing, bro? What were they cooking? Us? What, like, come on, bro. These sickos, man. Don't call it a cookout.
The photograph. His name is Dale. He shakes your hand and asks where you're from. You answer. He talks about his tomato garden for 10 straight minutes. Soil mix, deer problems, how the heat's been rough this year. You nod. You don't know anything about tomato gardens, but your grandma loved gardening.
Yeah, that is the worst vegetable,
tell him
fruit,
you
whatever.
actually
I hate
love
shit.
to garden as well.
But let's get racist,
using
bro. Where
whatever you can remember. You're connecting with him, relating to him. Major progress. Then you do it. You slip in some comments to let him know you're an ally. Comments that make him understand you're on the same side. He smiles, but that's all. For now. A week later, Dale invites you to a meeting. It's a back room behind a machine shop. 12 men, folding chairs, fluorescent light buzzing overhead. The room smells like motor oil and cigarettes. You notice 2 men in the corner immediately. They're not talking to anyone. They're not eating. They're watching. One of them has his chair angled so his back isn't against the wall. It's against the door. Nobody sits like that by accident. The other strange thing about this room is how normal it feels. The people there, they're your neighbors, your mechanic, the type of guy who may have patched your roof last spring. They laugh the same way. They complain about gas prices. You sit, you listen, you keep your answers short, nod at the right moments. Let the silence do the work.
I'm gonna lie, like the way this nigga's portraying it, just sounds like these are a lot of complainers and naggers, bro. Niggas talking about gas prices before they just get into how much you hate us, bro. Like just get into like the nigga hating. Talking about you niggas just go, like it just looks like a bunch of niggas ready to complain, bro. It's like a therapy session.
The talk starts harmless. The economy, crimes from the local paper, the usual how things used to be. Then it shifts. They slowly stop holding back. The language gets uglier, and by the end, they're saying things that twist your stomach, and they're saying them like they're talking about the weather. You drive home, park in your driveway. You know there's a problem already. Those 2 men who watched you the entire night never blinked. Do they already know you're undercover? No, they can't. It's not possible. You realize you're just being paranoid. One thing is for sure. Next Thursday, you have to walk back into that room.
That's like a perfect day for niggas to hold their freaking racist meeting. On a Thursday, that's like the shittest day of the week. Thursdays and like Tuesdays, those are the 2 shittest days of the week. No one likes those days, bro. Like no one. Like who the fuck likes Thursday? It's the day before Friday, it just gets overshadowed because it's not Friday. And it's too late into the week. Like Wednesdays are like cool, that's halfway. No one likes those days, bro.
FBI handler wants a report every 72 hours. You drive 12 miles to a payphone near a closed shop and make the call fast. Never the same phone twice, never the same route home. You become paranoid about being paranoid. If you're too careful, they notice. If you're not careful enough, you miss something. Or worse, you get caught. And getting caught here isn't an arrest. It's much worse. So you adjust. You forget a weekly meeting once so you seem normal. You make yourself imperfect on purpose. Next Thursday, you go back. The 2 watchers are completely different this time. Friendly, laughing. One of them pats your shoulder when you walk in, like you've known each other for years. That scares you more than the staring did. 3 weeks in, Dale invites you to his house for dinner. His wife makes pot roast.
What the fuck is up? Yo, there's 2 white people. Okay, I don't want to say white people. Fuck it. There's 2 foods that I never understood what the fuck they were. But they're in every TV show. What the fuck is a pot roast? What the fuck is meatloaf? What is meatloaf? Does anyone know what the fuck meatloaf actually is? What the fuck? I don't want to see a recipe, bro. Why the fuck would people eat this, bro? Nah, I'm not even trolling. Why the fuck would people eat this, bro? Why would people eat this shit, bro? This don't look appetizing, bro. Why would niggas eat this, bro? Like even spaghetti and meatballs. Why the fuck would you eat a meatball? Genuinely think about it. Why the fuck would you just take meat and put it in a ball form? Just eat the ground beef, bro. Niggas like this looks disgusting, bro. After this, I don't even want to know what the fuck pot roast is.
Granddaughter sits on his lap and shows you a drawing she made at school. Dale looks at you and says, "You're good people. I'm glad you moved here." And you feel it. A real warmth in your chest. For half a second, you forget what this man is.
As I'm saying, you see, I knew it, bro.
Forget why you're sitting at his table.
You seriously forget that you're undercover.
You drive home and sit in your driveway for 20 minutes with the engine running. That's the moment you realize this job doesn't just ask you to pretend to be someone else. It asks you to become someone else. And the longer you stay, the harder it gets to remember which one is real. The next day, Dale pulls you aside after the meeting, puts a hand on your shoulder and says, "Next week, we need to talk to you about something." You smile and say sure. That sentence means one of two things.
You're caught.
They trust you enough to go deeper, or they think there's something off about you. Next week, you pull into the machine shop.
Nigga, what is this? He looks like shit. Like he actually looks like a fucking turd nugget. What is this, bro? Is this intimidating? Why does it look like a turd, like a shit, it has abs. Ew. Who drew this shit, bro?
Lot. Something is already wrong. Dale, the two watchers, a fourth man you've never seen before who is built like a refrigerator and hasn't smiled once since you walked in. The door closes behind you. You hear the lock turn. Then the big man steps forward. Take your shirt off. Your stomach drops. You're wearing a wire. You have exactly 1 second to keep your face steady. You laugh and say, "Excuse me?" "We check everyone who comes into a conversation like this," Dale says. His voice is flat. His eyes are not friendly. Your brain is running at 1,000 miles an hour. The wire runs along the inside lining of your jacket. The transmitter is sewn into the collar. One device, one place to find it. You pull your shirt over your head. You hand it to the refrigerator. He runs his hands across every seam. He checks the collar. He checks everything. Then he hands it back. "Jacket, too," he says. You take it off. He turns the jacket inside out. His fingers move across the lining toward the collar. You watch his hands. You cannot look away. You just stare at his fingers moving 1 inch at a time toward the sewn transmitter, and you think that this is it. They caught you. His fingers stop half an inch short. He hands it back.
Damn.
"He's clean," he says. Dale nods, and now, apparently, they trust you. Dale sits down. The four men lean in, and that's when he says her name. A civil rights attorney in Atlanta. He describes how she's been helping send their friends to jail. He describes what needs to happen.
She's been helping send... Oh, the KKK members. Okay. Y'all know, I'm not gonna lie, I got a little too, invested. I felt like it was me getting caught. I don't know. That was some good storytelling.
He's saying she needs to disappear. You sit in that chair absorbing a murder plot against an innocent person, and you nod slowly. But even after the check, the two watchers in the corner still haven't relaxed. Their eyes move to you every few minutes. They ran the test. You passed the test. But they still don't believe you. You wonder if it was something you said. Or maybe they could sense your nervousness during the wire check. Either way, you need to be even more careful now. You drive to the payphone. You're 2 miles out when you see headlights behind you. You don't speed up. You make a right turn. The headlights
all those niggas
turn
on your
right.
dick.
You make a left, then another right, then a left again. The headlights stay exactly 4 car lengths back through every single turn. Then they pull off suddenly onto a side road and the headlights disappear. At the time, you think you lost them. You make your call to your handler and you drive home. Then, a stone's throw away from your front door, you see it. A car parked tight against the wall of an abandoned house on the left side of your street, hidden from every direction except yours. From that exact position, your front door is completely visible. That's when you understand. The tail wasn't trying to follow you. They wanted to see you leave. While you were gone, someone else moved into position. You act like you went to bed, but you don't sleep. You lie there with your hand 3 inches from a silenced pistol on the nightstand.
Oh, shit.
Every sound...
Oh, I forgot he's an FBI agent for a second. He gonna fuck these guys up. I forgot.
The house makes
this is
sets your nerves.
I need to start this channel.
At 2 a.m., you hear it. The back door. Someone picking the lock, taking their time, trying to be quiet. Then the softest creak of a hinge you've ever heard. You roll off the bed onto the floor, pistol in hand. You press your back against the wall beside the bedroom door and you wait. You left $200 in cash on the kitchen table, visible from the doorway. They walk right past it. You hear one set of footsteps moving toward the bedroom. Then they stop. Dead stop. Right outside your door. That's when you realize it. The picture of you and your sister on the wall. It's at your graduation. You were in full federal gear. They're looking at it right now. They know. You come through the bedroom door fast and low.
You dumbass nigga. Why the fuck would you hang that shit? You dumb as shit, nigga. You the worst FBI agent.
The man spins around. It's one of the two watchers. He gets one hand up before you close the distance, and then it's a brawl in the dark. You take a hit to the ribs that would have dropped a smaller man. You hear him call for help. Another set of footsteps starts moving up the stairs fast. You end it with a pistol.
Hell yeah.
One shot, suppressed. In a dark house on a quiet street at 2 a.m., it sounds like a book dropped on a hardwood floor. Then another one. The second man is down. You stand in your own hallway and the house is quiet again. Your hands are shaking and you can't make them stop. Then you get to work. You spend the next 3 hours cleaning up a situation that cannot exist. Two men who were never here. At 5 a.m., you sit at your kitchen table and you think about what comes next. They sent two men to confirm their suspicion, and neither of them is coming back with an answer. When two men don't report back, the people who sent them draw their own conclusions. You talk to your handler. He wants you to stay undercover. At least
this nigga don't give a fuck about you. What do you mean stay undercover? You pack two people. Nigga, these are the type of, like, you see, yo, these type of managers and supervisors, whatever, these things exist in the real world today. Niggas who want you to do everything for no, like, you know, they want you to do everything, bro. Go beyond the job, nigga. He gonna die.
For the next meeting,
you
tell him
like
you
this,
need
bro.
backup. Close. He says it's already in motion.
Capper.
You have exactly 14 hours before that meeting, and you have to walk in there like nothing happened. It's time. The machine shop. You walk in and Dale looks at you for exactly 1 second longer than usual. You seen the rest of the guys? He asks. Like who? You say. He shrugs. Two guys who were supposed to check in with me this morning. They said they wanted to look into something. I haven't heard from them. You lean against the wall and cross your arms. People flake, you say. Dale watches your face. 5 full seconds. Then he nods slowly and moves on. That's when it happens. The refrigerator locks the door. Dale asks you to sit down. You ask him what this is all about, but he cuts you off and tells you to sit down again. You sit. Dale pulls a chair across the floor and sits 2 feet in front of you, close enough that you can smell the cigarette smoke on his collar. I'm going to ask you something, he says, and I need you to look me in the eye when you answer. You look him in the eye. Did you have anything to do with my...
I'm sorry that I paused it in such a crucial time. This OST is fucking beautiful. The background music is beautiful. Nigga, I'm a sub to you right now. What the... This was tough. It sounds like I feel like I'm watching like prime Naruto Akatsuki music.
My guy's going missing. No, you say. No hesitation, no blame. You say it the way a man says something that's obviously true. Dale stares at you for a long time. You can hear the fluorescent light buzzing. You can hear your own pulse. Then he leans back. All right, he says. Then we move forward. You want some coffee? Then he asks the refrigerator to go look for them. In the meantime, he moves forward with the plan. He slides a photograph across the table. It's the attorney, taken outside her office, time-stamped 2 days ago. Friday night, Dale says. Her husband leaves for a conference. She'll be alone. He looks at you. You're driving. And there it is. The decision from the beginning. The one with no good answer. If you say no, every ounce of your trust you've built collapses. Dale connects the dots, the missing men, your hesitation. You don't make it out of this room. If you say yes, you become part of a murder plot against an innocent woman. And even if the FBI steps in to stop it, you have to ride with these men toward her house, knowing that if anything goes wrong, if the timing is off by 30 seconds,
Or
she
rat on your
died.
home.
You think about your sister.
Yeah.
You think about the photo on the wall that you should have taken down months ago.
Dumbass. That's the dumbest shit ever.
You think about how far inside this thing you've gone and whether the person sitting in this chair is even you anymore. You nod. I'm driving, you say. Friday comes fast. You spend the day before going over the route with your handler. There are 4 intercept points, agents at every one, snipers on 2 rooftops, and a helicopter staged 11 minutes away. They tell you the window is tight, but manageable. Manageable. That's the word they use. You ask what happens if something goes wrong. Your handler pauses 1 second too long before he says, it won't. Friday night, 9:47 p.m. You're behind the wheel of a stolen sedan. Dale is in the passenger seat.
Nigga, why the fuck they got this big ass nigga in the back, bro? Why the fuck they got this? Like, he's literally, he's about to be bursting out the freaking car, bro. Why you got him in the back? He can't fit there.
Refrigerator is in the back with a bag you haven't looked inside. Bro. Nobody talks for the first 2 miles. The only sound is the engine and the road and Dale cracking his knuckles one at a time. You pass the first intercept point. Nothing happens. You check the mirror. No lights, no movement, just a dark road behind you. You pass the second intercept point. Still nothing.
Oh my God. The supervisor's gonna set him up. He's a slime. You see, this is why you don't do shit for the supervisor, bro. That nigga, I told you, that nigga don't give a fuck about you.
Your chest gets tight. You start doing math in your head. 4 miles to her house, 2 intercept points left. If they don't move at the third one, that leaves 1 chance before you pull into her driveway. 3 miles out. Dale opens the glove box and pulls out a pair of latex gloves. He puts them on slowly, 1 finger at a time. He doesn't look at you. 2 miles out. The refrigerator unzips the bag.
I don't like how they like.
You are driving toward this woman's house and you are thinking about every single thing that has to go right in the next 90 seconds for her to survive this night. 1 mile out. Then the road lights up. Blue and red from every direction. Helicopters, loudspeakers. Dale looks at you. He doesn't say a word. He doesn't have to. His eyes say everything. You don't look back. 3 months later, Dale gets 40 years. The rest of them get between 15 and 25. The attorney never knows how close it actually got. You go home, your real home. You sit on your couch and stare at the wall and you wait for it to feel like a win. It doesn't. Because for 3 days you were willing to drive, and you passed 2 intercept points where nothing happened and you didn't pull over. You didn't stop the car. You kept going. You'll never know for certain whether you said yes to protect the mission or because saying no might have meant dying. You tell yourself it was the mission.
Take the win, bro. It wins a win.
You tell yourself that every night.
What would y'all niggas do, bro? I'm gonna keep buck, yo, no matter what, where I am, like, no matter how much you're paying me, I'm not doing that bullshit, bro. Fuck out of here. But yeah, man, that was a good video, bro. I like that. We gonna watch some more of these people, bro. I like these. Yeah, I'm gonna see y'all niggas in the next one. Fuck you.